Guys, welcome to the Vancouver B Movie Factory. This is a place where movie making dreams really do come true. I can't believe we started this a year ago and it's just growing and growing and growing. This episode is a really exciting one because it's about improv. And these guys on the panel, they don't like improv, they like structure. So it's gonna be really, really good. Let's go check it out. Hey guys.
Hey.
Welcome.
All right.
Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Sure. My name's Al Sonyu. I'll be the editor for this project. I'd say my favorite movie is With Nail and I, directed by Bruce Robinson.
I'm Oliver Dawson, and I'll be the talent coordinator for this project. And my favorite movie is The Great Escape.
I'm Chris Marina, and I'll be the director of photography in this production. And my favorite film is Of Mice and Men, the 1939 version.
Hello, my name is Graham Myers. I'm the artistic director at Second Story Theatre. I believe I'm the inspiration for this project, and my favorite movie is Big Trouble in Little China.
And as you guys already know, I'm Jimmy Stewart, and welcome to the Vancouver B Movie Factory. All right, well, we start off this at just letting the inspiration tell us who he is and what he would like to do for the Vancouver B Movie Factory. So, Graham?
Cool. I'm an improviser. I'm an artistic director. I own a little improv theater in Port Coquitlam, and I've been improvising for pretty much most of my life. I took my very first improv workshop when I was 13. I was that awkward kid who never really fit in with sports, didn't really fit in with anything else. So when I found improv and I found making audiences laugh, kind of gave me an outlet for all of my frustration and anger that, you go through when you're a teenager. And what I thought might be a neat thing to do is maybe take somebody who hasn't ever done improv before and see what it would be like to have them work on some of the skills that we practice. And see what it would take for somebody with no improv background to get up on stage and actually perform. Anybody with a desire to learn can do something, right? And so I feel like we could take people that have never even given it a shot at all, maybe have never seen a show, but have a willingness and a courage to get up there and try it. I feel like those people could then have the end result be that they do some sort of a show or something like that. I thought that'd be kind of a cool way to do it. And no matter what, they're gonna find success because them getting up in front of people, that's huge. And they're going to be nervous, they're going to be shaky, they're going to be sweaty, and that's part of the fun in it, right? But when they get that first laugh and they feel that first adrenaline rush from the audience and, loving what they're doing, it's going to create an awesome feeling for them that, they'll probably remember for the rest of their lives. So, and of course, because I'm an improviser, I'm open to whatever. So, any ideas that you guys have had, if you've given it much thought, of course, I'm open to whatever.
And as an editor, maybe you wanted to have the idea of throwing a green screen on the stage and have anything you want in the background.
There are games that would lend themselves to that.
Oliver, what do you think of actors? What do you think of this improv? Do you have any ideas or any thoughts?
Well, yeah, no, I was just... So right now, I'm just thinking I'm just trying to get a handle of... I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm listening to what you're saying. But no, my worst fear, I guess, would be having no sort of... No structure, no script, nothing in my mind. I know we'll rehearse it a little bit, but it's improv. It's so different from. It is different from when you go out in the theater and you've rehearsed for 6 weeks on you have the script, you've gone over it with the director and everybody like that, and they help you out. You do one-on-one. This is sort of just right. You're in a park. You're eating beans. Go. I don't know.
I'm going to take care of you guys. That's the whole thing. It's never, ever, ever, and am I going to set you up to fail? The whole thing is just about letting you find your success within whatever it is that we're doing. And I'm going to do my best to nurture that and make everybody feel safe within that group. And that's the most important thing about building that group dynamic right away is you all feeling comfortable to be able to expose yourself and willing to try.
Yeah.
And so that's the main key is getting you guys all feeling that comfort with each other and realizing you're all in there together, you're all doing it the same, and you're all going to have to expose yourself a little bit in order to get to that next level. So I'm going to be like a big teddy bear, like holding you all in my fur, and then you'll be in there, and then when I'm ready, I'll open up my arms and you'll come out of my fur and perform. I like analogies. What can I say? I'm a big bear, and you'll be in my fur. So it could be really fun. It'll be a really good time. Or it'll be awful. Or it'll be really terrible. And we will just erase. Forget everything you're seeing right now.
No, I'm going to show everything.
Yeah, show it all. Well, that's the great thing about it, is that show it all. That's so great.
Could be Titanic too.
Yeah, it could be. And I'm on board. I'm not getting off that ship, so I'm going down with it. I'm going down. I'm there.
I'm excited.
Yeah. I'm super stoked. Like, this is what I do, and this is what I love. And getting 10 fresh people that may not have any experience at all, that for me is like amazing, because I get to give these 10 people a little bit of what it is that we do. And then and some, I'll be honest with you, this isn't for everybody. A lot of people go, this is weird, I don't get it. I like to think about things, and then they run away.
We want that.
Yeah, well, that's what I want too.
I want to see that too. I want to see a guy who succeeds, is really good at it, a guy who just. A lot of people, acting, people like to be actors, but as soon as you put the lights on them, a lot of them just freeze right up. They're great in real life, but as soon as the lights come on...
how difficult it can be.
They just freeze up. People just freeze up.
That lens is a perfect freezing machine.
Yeah, for many people. Yeah.
For those stage lights will do it too, big time.
And
you mean that one?
What happens is, with improv, that breaks that lens.
Yeah.
It's perfect. So that's
Well,
why
yeah,
the more I can get people to do this, the
you're
better
busy.
off they're going to be as actors in the future.
Well, it's a great thing for actors.
So,
it's useful all over the place, not just in acting too, of course. In any industry that you work in, having that confidence, making statements, saying yes, like being able to feel comfortable with all of that stuff, use that anywhere.
Yeah,
absolutely
you're
anywhere.
absolutely correct.
Yeah, totally.
Any job, when you can think on your feet, and that's the kind of people. That's the kind of people you want to work for you.
Exactly. And for the editors, I'm going to, instead of having a week to edit, I'm going to have them 4 hours to edit. So,
whoa!
I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, my feelings on this have changed a little.
Talk about pressure.
Wait,
No, I'm just kidding. You still have the week
wait,
to
I
edit.
do what I could, but that's 4 hours.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, we'll take this back to the group, and we'll see what they have to say. So stay tuned. All right, so the meeting's about to start. I'm excited about this. It's going to be interesting to see how their reactions to improv. Let's go check it out.
I'd like to sign in.
Would you like to sign in?
Yes, please.
Here we go. What's your name?
I let everyone settle down and get to know each other. Then I started the meeting, telling them that it was all about improv. That's when Graham stepped in and put everybody at ease.
So here we go. So we're going to count 1, you're going to count 2, we're going to count 3, you're going to count 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros. 3. Give another round of applause. Great. You did that. You just did some improv.
At this time, we separated into 2 groups. Chris took everybody who was going to be working behind the scenes, and Graham took all the actors.
We're going to do the best show that we can do. We're not going to be who's on is it anyway, and we're not going to be awful, and we're going to be whatever this group is going to be, and that's the most important thing. So whatever we get to do, it's going to be amazing for us. Okay? Well, if I said chocolate bars, you would probably, the first one you would say would be O. Henry. Great. And then we as a whole group, when we hear O. Henry, we would count 1 really loud and go like this. Okay? So let's just practice that. So go ahead and say O. Henry.
Oh, Henry. 1.
And then you would say a second one.
Mars. 2. Crunchy. 3. Mars cherries. 4. Twix.
5 things! And that's what you do at the end, is you say 5 things.
Broccoli. 1. Cauliflower. 2. Pea. 3. Corn. 4. Corn has been cut. 5 things.
Give yourself a round of applause. That's great. Why don't you guys grab a seat? I'd like to just open it up to you guys to now ask me any questions or make comments about what it is we just did. But please, by all means, and if you have no comments, no questions, that's fine too. Like I'm not forcing your hand at them, but this is your chance.
What's the real purpose of improv?
The real purpose of improv, that's an interesting question. The real purpose of improv. Improv is a way to do theater, so we're improvising theater, which is what this is what we're doing. You can improvise jazz. Improv is a method, right? And so we're improvising theater. For me, it's I'm striving after that perfect moment of my brain not working, like, and being all like, oh, I have to be doing all this stuff. It's like just that perfect moment of being there with that person that I'm in that scene with, and they're equally invested in that scene with me, and everything just comes together magically, and there's no planning, there's no thinking, there's no nothing, it's just happening right in front of us, and we're discovering a story together. That's what we're all striving for, is that discovery and that perfection. But you'll never get that perfect moment, and that's the thing to realize too, is you should always be aiming for it, but you'll never get it. And that's part of the magic of this, is I'm never going to do a perfect scene. So I can do this for the rest of my life, and I can always be like reaching for it, but never get it. And that's part of the magic in it. If that makes any sense. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Good. Woo! I wasn't sure.
So the meeting went well, and I'm very excited about this shoot. It'll be very interesting. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I think you guys will have a great time watching it. So stick around. It's shoot day!
Time to head over to the second story theater.
Okay, so they've come up with a game plan. 2 hours of workshop, well, that's sort of like a warm-up. And then, on with the big show. Let's go see where they are now.
I don't come here very much, but this place is awesome.
Oh, these are awesome.
I don't come here very much, but this place is awesome.
Oh, I don't come here very much, but this place is awesome.
I don't come here very much, but this place is awesome.
Yeah! All right!
You always say yes, right? You always say yes.
All right, don't too much. Everything. You can't have too much. Gold pops.
Okay, give her a look. Go over. Let's have you come up. Almost. Yeah. You know, do what you need to do, but let's take about a 5-minute break. Yeah.
It's time for the show. Let's take a quick look.
So sit back, relax, and check it out.
All right, there you go. Get out.
The conductor, so I'm going to conduct these wonderful people.
How many people are in this speech?
How should I know?
I'm the school. Great. Let's do another one.
It went extremely well. All that's left for you to do is to
Watch our film! Three, 2, 1.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. So that was a great time, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah? Those workshops were great. So how do these people at home contact you?
It's super easy. Go to sstimprov.com, and there is a contact us page. You can email. The email goes directly to me, and I can get a hold of you and get back to you right away. Yeah. We have drop-in workshops on Monday nights and stuff like that, so there's lots of opportunity for people to get involved.
Cool. So if you've never done this before, it's okay to communicate, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, we have all kinds of different people that come, different walks of life that want to come and try it out. And yeah, so anybody. And I think I said it before, but it's good for everybody to at least do some of the stuff in their life,
Absolutely.
right? Whether they want to perform or not, totally.
And Al, I know you had a bear of a time working on this thing.
It is a bit of a daunting task.
Tell everybody about all the horrors that happened.
Okay, so the couple of hang-ups that we faced, I guess the first one would be that the fact that we were dealing with, 5 multiple cameras and, of course, multiple memory cards, all of which, were all called the same thing. So you have a little bit of a problem keeping it organized, and discovered that I was...
That's not funny.
No,
that's not funny. That's
discovered
awful.
I was somehow short some footage. So we were...
I'm kind of surprised that you're actually sitting here with us right now and that this is ready to go, because that was a really short amount of time that you had that.
It's true. And on that note, I did one sort of rough, what I thought was going to be sort of a final edit, and then went back and looked at it and really decided that it didn't quite fit what we were going for. It didn't really quite get across what we were looking to get across.
Get this. That happened yesterday.
Yeah.
Pardon?
That happened yesterday.
It wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
It was. Really? So he, being a trooper, stayed up all night and re-edited the film.
That explains why you're so tired right now. I yelled at him for not yawning before we were about to shoot. Now I feel like a big jerk. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
So you can yawn as much as you want. You go right ahead.
8-hour re-edit from more or less scratch
and right from scratch,
night,
doing it. And so he's a hero. He actually got this film done. So,
way to go, Al.
Yeah, thanks.
So are we ready to watch this, guys?
I've been ready for a week.
So how about in the control room guys there? Mark, are you ready to roll this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Roll it.
My name is Graham Myers, and I'm the artistic director here at Second Story Theater, and we are doing something incredible. We have taken 8 improvisers, and we have only worked with them for 2 hours in their improv skills, and they're going to get up here and do a show for you. Please tell me how amazed you are right now. Alright, so they're going to get up here, they're going to do a show for you, and it's going to be amazing, so sit back, relax, and check it out. Alright, the first game we're going to try out here is called Taxi Driver. It's going to involve somebody in a cab who's driving the cab.
Take me to the Bolshevik Theater. Very well.
Dude, let's keep going. Keep rolling down
how's
the
your
road.
day, buddy?
I want to go faster. My day is great, man. You know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Then you should not be in the military. I know what I'm doing.
Okay,
Whoa, this thing's got
Whoa, red light!
to it. Whoa.
Red light! Didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. We all get it, you know.
My mother used to do that to me.
Really?
Green light.
And you know, the Nutcracker. When I was a child, I was in the Nutcracker. I was the Nutcracker.
I know what I'm doing. I'm in the military. Because I love you. Anything. What? I love you. Where did that come from? Blind love. Your eyes sparkle like the golden night and the stars and other stuff. Attention, straight ahead. Attention. Right. So, how are you?
Alright, for this next game, what we're going to do is we're going to do a wonderful game called Questions Only. That's where we have improvisers on stage and they can only speak in questions throughout the entire scene.
Do you like the dog show?
Depends on how much they dance.
Can I take my son swimming?
Doesn't your son like surfing instead?
Does the water have shark-infested fish?
Am I tall enough for the ride?
Oh, you are really big.
Are you scared?
I'm terrified of you.
But like for real.
Let's pick up all that stuff that comes out of the monkey.
Have you seen where it goes after the poor man?
Let's not talk about poop.
Do you think there are zombies here?
Do you think there's werewolves here?
Do you think there's a vampire?
Do you think there's a bearded vampire?
Where's the blood?
All right, give him a round of applause. Okay, for this next one, what we're going to do is we're going to paint characters for you. So someone's going to step forward, they're going to name what the character is, and everybody else is going to give that character attributes and things that will be around them.
I'm a hockey player.
I'm the stick.
I'm the skate. I'm the puck. I'm the missing tooth.
His waist. I'm the jersey.
I'm his hangover. I'm a cat lady.
I'm a cat. I'm a cat too.
I'm the cat tail.
I'm the vet.
I'm the kitty litter.
I'm another cat. I'm the cat poop.
What we're going to do for this next game is I'm going to be a conductor, so I'm going to conduct these wonderful people and they're going to sing a wonderful song for you that we're going to make up right here on the spot.
I am a gladiator. 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 I am a gladiator.
Clay is soft, clay is mushy, 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 clay is soft, clay is mushy.
Money, 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 splish, 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 money, money,
Soft, clay is mushy, clay is soft, clay is mushy, clay is soft, clay is mushy, clay is soft,
Wow. All right, guys. What'd you guys think?
Oh, great job editing it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Wow.
No worries.
It looked really great. Like the angles and the shots, they looked really, really great. Really great. I just want to say it again because I don't know if it was really said on there, but taking 8 people that had never done improv really ever before, and then only doing about an hour. And I don't even think I got 2 hours to work with them. We did about an hour and a half, and then let's do a show. But it was because you guys were willing to just jump in there and do it that made it so great. And that's a great example. That last thing with the rooster sound, the cuckoo, that's still in my head now, and that's like a week later.
Right.
Just incredible moments like that. That was
did a good job.
Great.
I really wanted to do my best to try and get mine the gems out of
you
what we got.
totally did. Like Cindy and Ollie, that moment of I love you that came out of absolutely nowhere, and her genuinely being caught off guard. Like what a beautiful little moment that happened between the two of you guys, and the fact that then you just stuck with it and didn't give up on it. Like you totally committed to it and just saw where it went, and that was so great. So great. But the group people that we ended up with, they were awesome. So it was a pleasure working with all of them.
Yeah,
no, there's some of them hiding behind cameras right now, but they know who they are. They know who they are. Well, and of course, I want to say thank you. Obviously, this is a huge honor for me to be asked to be a part of this, and then to have all you people on, including the people behind the cameras right now and the people that are sitting in the booth. Like, to be asked to do that and then have you guys all working around and making this thing happen, that's a big honor for me. So I just want to make sure that you guys all know how much I appreciate it and that how amazing the experience was for me. You guys gave me piles of energy to keep me going too. It was awesome. It was very great. It was very great.
Mutual.
No, thank you.
Definitely a big thank you to you for everything that you've done and making this a really great experience for everybody that came out. And thank you for you guys for doing all the work that you did to get
big time.
this all
It was
done.
mostly Al, really.
It was all Al.
Yeah, mostly Al.
Sorry.
Yeah, the whole thing.
For the last 24 hours, it was definitely
No doubt.
But I also need to thank all the members that came out, the people that you saw in the film and everything like that. Thank you for keep coming out to all these workshops that we have. They're not really workshops, they're just group get-togethers, meetups, we call them. So I'm really thankful for all these members coming out every week and creating a new film every week. That's amazing. I also want to thank all the people that came to our website and donated money to help us keep making these movie-making dreams. It was really, really helpful if you do that. You know what? It takes teamwork to make this dream work. So I really, really appreciate everybody who comes out. So everybody, have a good night.
Thanks for watching.
And we can still talk, guys.
I don't want to.
And cut.